Do you want 180-degree views of Lake Travis from a condo? I've got the one, and let's take a look. So today I'm here at Unit 301, the Hilltop Villas off of Maritime Point. And when I say we have views for days. I love the view from this unit. It sells the unit. I can go from here all the way over. I can basically see Cedar Park to Lago Vista and Austin Lakeway and Volente from one vantage point. That is an amazing view, and you will never, ever have anything built. I mean, look, that's a house down there. Not even close to impeding on your view. So this is a 3-3 condo in Hilltop Villas. All right. So you have, that's the primary bedroom, but we're going to go through the main. So you'll notice that the owner has upgraded the floors on the patio to tile. So that's a nice touch. And we walk through the door to the main living area. All right. Some things I love: the baseboards and the trim. So the trim stuff has been nice little updates. You can see that they've got the additional trimmer on the windows. We've got a good color. We've got fans. We've got tile. All the things for heavy traffic or light traffic, depending on how you want to live. But we have this particular unit, 301, is always on the corner. So the Hilltop Villas, whether you're on Edgeway, Lamppost Village, or Maritime, the units are all the same. So 301 here on Maritime is the same down on Lamppost Village or Edgewood. So 301 is the same, 302 is the same, so on and so forth. So if you find something that you like in one of the other listings and you just want to be in a different building, you just go to a different building. So this is the dining area. We have your double pane windows. And again, the owner upgraded that window. So that window used to look like this. And it said, we want to be able to see the view in one fell swoop. So that's what they did. And I think it's a nice addition. And the HOA allowed them to do that. So they had approval to do that. So going through, you have the master primary, I have to say primary now, primary bedroom. Again, you have it's big enough where you can have a king size bed and furniture and you don't feel super cramped, right? So you can have, that's a good size dresser, TV, right? So plenty of room to negotiate. And what they've done here is they've done a separate, this has a separate tub and shower, so it's primary. And they've done a little, I believe they updated this tile here. And you've got the double vanities, all right? Very nice. Updated lighting. And they did, and this is your one master closet, double dowel rod. So good space there. Walking back out, right? So you have the main living area, you have the primary facing the lake. And then you come through here, you have the kitchen. And so the kitchen is what you would expect in a condo. Got some good storage. You have storage over here. You have storage over there. Little butlery set up over here. It's a condo, obviously. So we have not gas. We've got the stove, microwave, washer, double sink, the black granite, everything you'd expect to see in a kitchen, right? No surprises. So this is they have in, could also be if you're doing this as a short-term rental, this is a sleeper sofa, so you can pull that out. So they've used that for, because this is also used as a VRBO and as a secondary secondary home. So when it's not being used by the owners, they lease it out. So this could be used for another sleeping area. And then you've got a secondary balcony, what I call the small balcony, that is also tiled. And this faces, well, the back, what I call the back, kind of the front, because you come in down here, right? And you're parking like right down there. That's your 1-car garage, right? And again, you can see out in the back to the front, HVAC unit there. So walking back through, you have your attached washer and dryer, so you don't have to worry about that, taking it to a secondary area. Some condos, you don't have that, but we have it here. Second bedroom, again, fits a king-size bed with furnishings on either side, so you got plenty of room there. You have your single vanity, shower tub Condo, right? Exactly what we would think you'd have in a bathroom. And this is the third bedroom, and that wall faces the exterior where the walkways, where everybody kind of comes and gets through to the units. So on the other side of the wall is a walkway, and you've got an elevator over there, you've got stairs up and down. Think of it like a U-shaped. So I'll show it on the way down, on the way out. So this is your secondary bedroom area. And this is the secondary bath. So walking out, this is what it looks like on the exterior. So when I say a U-shape, so that window there is the bedroom. So this is a bedroom here, that third bedroom that we mentioned. And this is the U-shape, right? So you walk, that's where you walk through. These are the other units. This is your elevator, right? So it goes all the way to the third floor and down. And then there's another staircase there. So this is unit, obviously, 301. And how I get up is I come up those stairs there, and take it down to the third floor. So going back in, I'll end with a view of Lake Travis. So if you like these videos, give a comment. If you like the views, give a comment. And if you really like the views and you really like the content, click subscribe and you see more property tours like this of Central Texas. Thanks. So I'm here at a trailhead in the Hollows, and that's the Smokehouse Summit Trail. There is miles and miles of walking, but what I really wanted to show was another amenity here in the Hollows. So we're at the top of Edgewood Way, and this is the Hilltop Smokehouse. So up here, we're going to have some more houses, but this is above the Hilltop condos that I was just at. And we've got a nice walkway. And again, it's a beautiful day in Jonestown. So we have the gravel path. And this is really at the there is not a higher vantage point in the Hollows than at the point that I am getting to here. So like I said, this is another amenity that we've got. I'm going to be hitting another one where you have to get to the marina and to the pool. But up here, you have access to picnic area. It has bathrooms, wood burning fireplace, and we have the smoker and a grill. And again, views of Lake Travis. Beautiful views. So like I said, this is the farthest up you can get in Lakeway. So that's the Smokehouse Pavilion.